Hey y'all, Brandon Hewitt here with Be Random Fishing, and this is the bait. This is the Flash Mob Junior from Yum. It's like 20 bucks. It's not cheap, but it comes with everything you need. It's got the baits, it's got the hooks, it's got the umbrella rig, it's got the spinners, it's got everything you need. This is a really awesome kit if you want to try throwing like an umbrella rig. Now you have to be careful whichever state you're from because it does have 5 hooks. In some states you can't fish with a bait that's got 5 hooks, but here in Texas we can, and this bait catches fish. They say they work best in the spring, like pre-spawn, and in the fall, like right before winter. I was fishing a medium heavy rod with my SLX DC. I was fishing 30-pound braid with a 20-pound fluoro leader, and it worked perfect for me. That was a good setup. You could go with a heavy rod, but the medium heavy worked for me. It's just amazing the action that this whole rig has. It just looks like a big ball of bait fish going through the water. And I was getting them every cast. It was crazy. You guys, check this clip out and let me know what you think. Got one. Ooh, that's a nice bass. Oh yeah. Golly. I'm trying. Look how many hooks there are. There we go. Yes, sir. The deep he goes. Well, y'all, I caught my first A-rig fish. It's all tangled and oh, that was an adventure. There's another one. That's a bigger one. Oh, that was a little bigger than the last one. Yay! Foot flip. That bass is massive. Oh, it's a monster. Yes, sir. Another one. This one's not as big. Yay! Oh, he's running to you, Tim. Golly, look at how healthy that fish is, Tim. 2.13. So it's really neat how it comes all together like this. It's got a little rubber band that hold the blades together, and it's got all of your jig heads. And with the rubber band off, you can see it's got 5 wires, 5 clasps to hold the jig heads, and it's got 4 willow blades. That is a really good looking bait. Now, what I like to do, see these hooks, they have the screw keeper so it keeps the plastic in place. That is a really good touch. They're not painted, they're just regular lead, but that didn't seem to matter because the fish still ate these like crazy. So what I like to do is I like to put the plastics on before I hook these to the swivels on the umbrella rig. It just makes it easier. And the plastics are nice, tight wobble, soft, durable. They're actually not too bad considering it all comes in a kit. And all you do is you kind of measure where that hook point's supposed to come out. And then thread it in nice and straight. On the top of this bait, it even has like a little line to tell you right where the center point is. And you just bring that hook point right out through the center of that line. And then to screw it in, you kind of got to get creative and kind of bend it around that hook, just like that. And then you just screw it all the way in. Just like that. And there is one perfectly rigged. So you do this to all of them. Make sure it's nice and straight, and there you go. Now the hook points are exposed, and there's 5 of them. So this bait is really prone to snagging. And there we go, we got all 5 rigged up. So the next step is to attach the baits to the umbrella rig. And they're just little snap swivels, so it's really easy. And you can see now why putting the baits on before you attach the hooks to the umbrella rig makes it a lot easier, because you have to like twist it and imagine everything getting in the way. You definitely want to put the swim baits on the jig heads before you put them on the umbrella rig. Now there's some really cool things you can do with umbrella rigs. You can do, a lot of people will fish, like see how I got 5 and they're all the same color. Sometimes some people will put like a bigger one in the middle or a different color one, like on a different one, just so it gives you something a little bit different that the fish will target in on. And then another thing, you can see how they're all really close together. These wires you can bend out. What was working for me is I would bend them out like that. So it was like a big umbrella. And just like that, that's what got them done for me. That is such a pretty rig. For 20 bucks, it's really hard to beat the amount of like fish attracting power you can get with a bait like this. And it's not super heavy. I am really curious though, so let me go get my scale and I'll see what this entire rig weighs. So I just got my scale out, and all in all this thing weighs 2.9 ounces. So it's a heavy bait. The only downsides to this coming straight out of the box I can see are the snap rings and the lead jig heads aren't painted. And other than that, this is like a really good out of the box bait. Yum did a great job on this thing.